All right, here we go. This one should be fun. I'm hoping it does good too, because this stuff was not cheap. For 20 rounds, it was 50 bucks. So that's a little bit pricey for this type of ammo, but I think it's going to be worth it. So let's see what this stuff could do. This one is 10 millimeter Federal Premium HST 200 grain. That's what this one looks like. Everyone should know what HST looks like. But it has a big old wide deep hollow point cavity. Big old sucker. And this one we're going to be shooting out of the Rock Island. This is the FS Ultra with the G10 grips. Full size 5-inch barrel. And we're going to be going through the jugs. We got 5 set up and 4 layers of cotton t-shirt. So we will do a chronograph test. We're only going to put a couple though. So hopefully we can get some kind of reading. But we're going to set up and see what this thing can do. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get some kind of reading. The sun is still coming up, so our lighting isn't the best, but hoping we get something out of it. Here we go. Air. Air. We got one reading out of that at 1123. They are rated at 1130, I believe. But I think that's all we're going to do for these ones. Just because they were pretty pricey. It's about $250 a round. But I'm sure they were all pretty consistent. But 1123, that's pretty darn close to advertised. So I think we'll take that. So I will put the numbers up at the end just so you guys can see, or right after this so you guys can see the energy on that thing. But we're going to get set up and see what it can do with the jugs. Still though, that's not too bad. Here we go. All right, here we go. We're going to sit back to 15 feet on this one. All right, let's check that out. I hope we caught that one. We will retest it if we didn't, but let's hope so. Clean off that cotton a little bit. Let's check it out. So it looks like we have entrance. You can always tell it kind of has that dirty little ring around it. And we have exit. That is our 4 layers. Let's check that first jug out. So it does look like we got a pretty center shot. Rip the whole side open. And rip the bottom pretty good too. Big old splits in that jug. Then we have the back of it. Nice, we do have that real good star pattern. That's what we like to see. And we do have a split on the back, so I'm really hoping we caught that one. Pretty nice, that's the first jug. Let's check the second one out. Does look like we're still going pretty center. Got a nice split on that thing. Once again on the bottom. And looks like it split out the whole side. And we do have an exit on that one. This is jug number 2. We have a split up here and a split by the handle. But there we go. You can see that nice pattern. Jug number 2. Let's check out jug number 3. We have the entrance. on that one. A nice pattern too, and this one isn't split as bad, so you can kind of tell it's slowing down a little bit, not carrying as much energy. But we do have a split back here by the handle, and we have an exit on number 3. Let's check number 4. Sounds like we caught it in the 4th jug. Nice, glad we caught that thing. And we have entrance number 4. Pretty good size hole. You can tell I just kind of pushed it in. And then we don't have an exit. There is a little bit of a punch, and it did bust out the back. It doesn't look like we got any damage on that 5th one, but that thing is tumbling around in there. So we're gonna pull it out and see what this one looks like. All right, let's check that thing out. These HSTs never disappoint. In any caliber we've ever tested, that's some of the best rounds I have seen. This and Gold Dot. But man, look at that perfect expansion. Perfect uniform expansion. That thing did awesome. And it did go through the cotton, so that is pretty nice. This one would be a real fun javelina round right here. I'm sure it would do great. But you can see those 2 cantilevers. It peeled back almost to that first one. But man, look at that. I'm very glad we caught this one. This is the one I was one of the most excited about today. So it did really, really good. We will get some super close shots here at the end, just so you guys can see that thing. But it did really good, and you can see the imprints from that cotton too. A little bit of pattern on that lead. But man, I'm glad we caught that. That one went through 4 jugs, almost came out of the 5. But there we go, 200 grain HST from the full size 5-inch barrel. There we go.